It's a fucking pain in the ass. Audio is a pain in the Anyways, I built a sled. I got an IQR 600, rebuilt it in my sled shed.
Fucking bird in the sled shed, shitting everywhere.
And my buddy said, he's like, dude, you make videos about video games that barely anyone plays because you're old. Way more people like sled. So I was like, you know what? You're right. So here's my fucking sled. So I bought the sled start of winter of 2022, and I didn't get a great deal on it. I paid what I was willing to pay for what I was getting, knowing it's beat to shit, and it's gonna need a lot of love. Since it was the beginning of winter, I didn't get time to fucking rebuild it. I didn't get to go through all the nuts and bolts, so I said fuck it, and I just drove it. And actually, it held up pretty good considering I had a month off in March, and I destroyed as much as I could before the season was over. So this is what I had to do. Let's get into it. It's the first thing that needs to be done. Obviously, everything has to come out. Sled was filthy. Everything had this black grime on it that just grease, dirt everywhere, filthy motor. However, it cleaned up all right, so I'm not complaining with that. Dirty's to be expected. Tire boots on this thing, just like every other goddamn IQ, broken. Had to get to those off eBay. Not the easiest sled to find parts for. Back idler wheels chewed up. They're all dickered. I hammered something that broke this pin on the front shock. Those are getting sent out to get rebuilt. Just beat up, right? Sled's beat up. Hood was absolutely atrocious. You can't find one for these sleds. So we cleaned up the A-arms, cleaned up the spring, sent out the front shocks. Luckily the ball joints were all clean and tight. Painted the hood black, turned out mint, and put the wrap on her. Placed all the rad hoses that sit underneath the motor because they were starting to get pinholes in them, and the loom only does so much. babbittsonline.com, thanks for that. Only place I could find them. Once all those were changed, it's time to get the motor in. Cleaned up, good to go. Didn't need to do a rebuild yet. I have a kit that I happened to get my hands on, so I picked it up. But if she pops this year, we'll either rebuild it or we'll change the hood latch. Even that was broken. It was held on the zip ties. Hammer in some nice shiny rivets, fresh coat of paint, another eBay find.
So we got the headlight lens all cleaned up, but now we got to change the bulbs because kids, like, I don't know why you guys do this, but stop putting HID kits in snowmobiles and cars. Like the aftermarket shit just doesn't work, and then it burns your harness, and then you got to mark hot spots, and then just leave the shit stock. Like, they're headlights. It's on your fucking sled. You can't see 10 feet in front of you regardless of what you have.
So there it is. We still got some work to do. I'll try to remember to make videos about the work I'm actually doing because I could see how people would be interested in that. And thanks for checking out the video. I know it's not old school gaming, but there's my fucking sled.